Welcome back, Career Champion. I'm Tara, and this is day 4 of our 7-day Career English Challenge. You've made it halfway through the challenge. Look at what you've already accomplished. Day 1, professional resume. Day 2, compelling cover letter. Day 3, phone screening confidence. And now comes the moment you've been preparing for. Today is about the face-to-face interview, the moment where you walk into that room and show them exactly why you are the perfect candidate. Here's what scares most people about in-person interviews: the pressure, the body language, the unexpected questions, the feeling that every word matters. But here's what I know. By the end of this video, you will have strategies for all of it. Today you'll master how to make a powerful first impression in 7 seconds. The STAR method for answering any behavioral question. 15 most common interview questions with perfect answers. Professional body language that shows confidence. How to handle difficult questions without panic. What to do in the final 5 minutes to seal the deal. This is where English becomes your superpower. Not just correct English, confident English. The kind that makes interviewers think, this is the person we need. Let's begin. Research shows that interviewers form their first impression in just 7 seconds. 7 seconds, that's before you even sit down. So let's make those 7 seconds perfect. When you enter the room, action 1, the knock. Knock twice, firmly but not aggressively. Wait for come in before entering. Phrase to practice: good morning, afternoon. Thank you for inviting me today. Not hi or hey, too casual. Not hello sir, madam, too formal and outdated. Action 2, the handshake. Make eye contact first, then extend your hand. Firm grip, not crushing, not weak. 2 good shakes, then release. Say during handshake, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Practice this phrase right now. It's a pleasure to meet you. Action 3, wait to sit. Don't sit until they invite you. If they forget, wait 3 seconds, then ask, may I sit here? Simple professional shows respect. Body language checklist. Shoulders back, head up. Smile genuinely, show teeth. No fidgeting with hands. Phone completely silent and hidden. Bag briefcase placed neatly beside chair. Let's practice the entire entrance right now. Knock, knock. Good afternoon, thank you for inviting me today. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Johnson. Wait, may I sit here? Sit with good posture. Do this 3 times in front of your mirror tonight. Make it muscle memory. Why does this matter? Because confidence in the first 7 seconds tells the interviewer, this person can represent our company to clients. You're not just answering for yourself. You're showing them what you'll be like with their customers. The single most important technique for behavioral interview questions is the STAR method. Behavioral questions start with phrases like, tell me about a time when, give me an example of, describe a situation where, situation, set the scene, what was happening, 1 sentence only, task. What was your responsibility? What needed to be done? 1 sentence only. Action. What did you do? Give specific steps. This is the longest part. 3 to 4 sentences. Art. What happened? Numbers, outcomes, lessons learned. End strong with impact. Example number 1. Teamwork question. Question. Tell me about a time you worked successfully on a team. Answer. I always work well in teams. I'm a team player. I like helping others, and everyone likes working with me. Good answer. I'll share a recent example. In my last position, our team was launching a new product, but we were 3 weeks behind schedule. As the project coordinator, I needed to get everyone aligned and back on track without damaging morale. First, I scheduled a team meeting to openly discuss the bottlenecks. I discovered that 2 departments weren't communicating effectively, so I created a shared digital workspace where everyone could see real-time progress. I also implemented daily 10-minute check-ins instead of long weekly meetings. This kept everyone informed without wasting time. Within 2 weeks, we were back on schedule. The product launched successfully, bringing in $200,000 in first-month sales. My manager praised the new communication system, and we still use it today. See the difference? Specific situation, clear challenge, detailed actions you did, measurable results. Example number 2, problem solving. Question, describe a time you solved a difficult problem. Absolutely, here's what happened. 6 months ago, our company's main supplier suddenly went out of business, leaving us with no inventory for our best-selling product. As purchasing manager, I had to find a replacement supplier within 1 week, or we'd lose major clients. I immediately researched 15 alternative suppliers, comparing quality and delivery times. I contacted the top 3 for samples. I negotiated expedited shipping with the best option and personally inspected their facility via video call to ensure quality standards. I also communicated daily updates to our sales team so they could manage client expectations. We secured a new supplier within 5 days, maintained product quality, and only delayed shipments by 3 days instead of 3 weeks. Our clients appreciated the transparency, and actually the new supplier offered 12% better pricing, saving the company $50,000 annually. Pause this video right now. Think of one situation from your experience. Write down your star answer for, tell me about a time you faced a challenge at work. Actually write it. This is homework that will change your interview performance. Common star mistakes. Mistake 1, spending too long on situation. 1 sentence only. Mistake 2, saying we instead of I. Fix, the action must be your actions. Mistake 3, no numbers in result. Fix, always quantify if possible. Mistake 4, negative ending. Fix, even if project failed, what did you learn? Key phrase to remember. In that situation, I took these specific actions which resulted in this measurable outcome. That's your template for any behavioral question. Let's go through the 15 most common interview questions with perfect answers. Question 1. Tell me about yourself. I was born in... Well, I'm a hard worker. Reading your resume word by word, boring. Currently, your role and key achievement. Previously, relevant experience. I'm excited about this position because specific reason related to their company. Example. Currently, I'm a marketing specialist at Tech Corp, where I increased social media engagement by 45% in 6 months. Previously, I spent 3 years in digital advertising, managing campaigns for 5 major clients. I'm excited about this position because Dataco's innovative approach to AI marketing aligns perfectly with where I see the industry heading. And I'd love to contribute my data-driven strategies to your team. Practice this structure now. 30 seconds. Question 2. Why should we hire you? Strategy. Match your skills to their needs. Formula. Based on what we've discussed, you need someone who, their requirement, I have your skill as demonstrated by specific example. Additionally, I bring unique value. Example. Based on our conversation, you need someone who can manage multiple projects under tight deadlines. I have 5 years of project management experience, including delivering 12 major projects on time and under budget last year. Additionally, I bring fluency in 3 languages, which could help you expand into European markets. Question 3. What's your greatest weakness? Most people either claim they have no weaknesses, arrogant. Give a real weakness that disqualifies them, honesty trap. Use fake weakness like I work too hard, everyone sees through this. The right approach, weakness plus action. Formula. Earlier in my career, I recognized this and specific action. Now I current improve state. Example. Earlier in my career, I struggled with public speaking and would get nervous presenting to large groups. I recognized this was limiting my leadership potential, so I joined a Toastmasters club and volunteered to present at every team meeting. Now I regularly present to groups of 50+ people and actually enjoy it. In fact, I led our quarterly presentation to the board last month. 3 great weakness topics. Public speaking shows vulnerability improvable. Delegating shows you care about quality. Technical skill you're actively learning shows growth mindset. Question 4. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What they're really asking, are you going to stay with us? Are you realistic? Do your goals align with this role? Avoid, I want your job. I don't know, no ambition. I'll have my own company. You'll leave. Good answer. In 5 years, I see myself as a senior role within this company, having contributed to specific department goal. I want to deepen my expertise in and potentially mentor junior team members. Based on what I know about your career development programs, this seems like the ideal place to achieve these goals. Key element, connect your growth to their company. Question 5. Why did you leave your last job? Danger zone, never badmouth previous employer. Never say, my boss was terrible. The company was disorganized. I hated the work. They didn't appreciate me. Even if true, never say it. Safe answers. Seeking growth. I'd reached the ceiling for advancement and wanted new challenges. Career change. I wanted to transition into field, and this position aligns perfectly. Company change. The company restructured and my position was eliminated. My family relocated to this area. Example, I learned a tremendous amount at my previous company and am grateful for the experience. However, after 3 years, I'd accomplished my main goals there and was ready for a position with more strategic responsibility, which is exactly what this role offers. Golden rule: stay positive, focus forward. Question 6. Describe your ideal work environment. Strategy: match their culture while being authentic. Template: I thrive in environments where I also value universal good trait and another trait. Based on what I've learned about your company, it seems like an excellent fit. Example: I thrive in collaborative environments where team members share knowledge openly. I also value clear communication and the opportunity to take initiative on projects. Based on everything I've learned about your company culture and the team structure you described, it seems like an excellent fit for my work style. Question 7. Tell me about a time you failed. Use STAR lesson learned. Template: brief situation. What went wrong? What you did to address it? What you learned? In my second year as a sales associate, I lost a major client because I overpromised on delivery times without checking with our logistics team. I took full responsibility, apologized to the client, and worked with our operations manager to create a new communication protocol. Although we lost that client, I learned to underpromise and overdeliver. Since then, I've maintained a 95% client retention rate, and that experience made me a better, more careful professional. Show growth, take responsibility, positive ending. Questions 8 to 15. Rapid fire answers. 8. What motivates you? I'm motivated by seeing tangible results from my work and knowing I've contributed to the team's success. 9. How do you handle stress? I prioritize tasks using the Eisenhower matrix, take short breaks to maintain focus, and communicate proactively if deadlines need adjustment. 10. Describe your leadership style. I lead by example and believe in empowering team members through clear expectations and supportive feedback. 11. How do you handle conflict with coworkers? I address issues directly but professionally, focusing on the problem, not the person, and always seeking win-win solutions. 12. What's your salary expectation? Based on my research and experience, I'm targeting range. However, I'm open to discussing the total compensation package. We'll cover this deeply in Day 6. 13. Why do you want to work here? I'm impressed by your specific achievement, and your company values around value align perfectly with my professional philosophy. 14. What questions do you have for us? Always have 3 to 5 prepared questions. We'll cover this in Section 5. 15. When can you start? If offered the position, I can provide 2 weeks' notice to my current employer and would be available to start on specific date. Your words are only 30% of communication. Your body language is 70%. Eye contact maintain 70% of the time. Look at the person speaking. If panel interview, distribute attention evenly. Don't stare intensely. Blink naturally. Posture. Sit upright, lean slightly forward shows interest. Don't slouch or cross arms. Keep both feet on floor. Hands visible on table or lap, not hidden. Hand gestures. Natural gestures are good. Keep hands at chest level or lower. Open palms. Avoid pointing, fist-making, excessive movement. Facial expressions. Smile genuinely when appropriate. Show active listening. Nod occasionally. Match interviewer's energy, professional mirroring. Avoid blank stare, forced smile, nervous laughing. Voice control. Speak at moderate pace, not too fast. Project confidence, strong but not loud. Pause before answering hard questions. Shows thoughtfulness. Avoid, practice eliminating these. The don'ts, warning signals. Checking phone or watch. Fidgeting with pen, hair, jewelry. Crossing arms tightly. Excessive blinking or looking away. Touching face repeatedly. Interrupting the interviewer. Speaking in monotone. Nervous laughter after every sentence. The power pose technique. Before entering the building, find a private space, bathroom, car. Stand tall, hands on hips, chest out. Hold for 2 minutes. Scientific studies show this reduces stress hormones and increases confidence. Practice exercise. Record yourself answering one interview question on your phone. Watch it without sound first. What does your body language say? The last 5 minutes of an interview are as important as the first 7 seconds. When they ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" never say, "No, I think you covered everything." This signals lack of interest. Always ask 3 to 5 questions. Smart questions, tier system. Tier 1, role specific. What would success look like in this role after 6 months? What are the biggest challenges facing this department right now? Can you describe a typical day or week in this position? Tier 2, team and culture. How would you describe the team dynamic? What do you enjoy most about working here? How does the company support professional development? Tier 3, strategic. What are the company's main goals for the next year? How has this role evolved since it was created? What opportunities for growth exist within the department? Avoid asking about salary benefits unless they bring it up. Vacation time. Remote work unless they mention it. What does your company do? Shows you didn't research. When interview is ending, use this powerful template. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm very excited about this opportunity. Based on our conversation, I believe my experience in skill and my passion for relevant area make me an excellent fit for this role. I'm confident I can contribute to specific company goal you discussed. I look forward to hearing from you. Practice this now, out loud. Before leaving, ask, what are the next steps in your hiring process? When should I expect to hear from you? This shows professionalism and gives you a timeline. Even with perfect preparation, unexpected moments happen. Scenario 1. You don't know an answer. Don't make something up or panic. That's a great question. I don't have experience with that specific situation, but here's how I would approach it based on my experience with related area. Scenario 2. You blank out mid-answer. I apologize, let me reframe that answer. Or, could you repeat the question? I want to make sure I'm addressing it fully. Scenario 3. Interview ran over and they seem rushed. I know we're running over time. I want to respect your schedule. Should we wrap up, or do you have a few more minutes? Scenario 4. You realize you made a mistake in your answer. Address it. Actually, I want to clarify something I said earlier about topic. Shows integrity and attention to detail. The recovery formula. Difficult moment. Pause. Professional recovery. Continue with confidence. Never apologize excessively. One excuse me or I apologize is enough. Congratulations, you now have a complete system for interview success. Today you mastered the perfect first 7 seconds, STAR method for any question, 15 essential interview questions, professional body language, powerful closing techniques, emergency recovery strategies. Your homework tonight, 3 tasks. Task 1. Write 3 STAR method stories from your experience. Task 2. Practice your entrance and handshake 5 times. Task 3. Prepare 5 smart questions to ask your interviewer. Do this homework. It transforms knowledge into confidence. 4 days ago, you had a blank resume. Today, you can walk into any interview room with confidence. Tomorrow, day 5, we'll tackle something equally important. The follow-up process and thank you strategy that keeps you top of mind with employers. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. You're 57% through this challenge. Keep going. Your dream career is getting closer. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5. Until then, practice those STAR answers.